Welcome to Trivia Shots. I don't like that. Today, we're doing something really exciting. We're doing science and medicine trivia. Let's see how you do. You got that member of your family, that one weird one, the guy that wears the shorts a little too short, needs a little too pasty, that thinks he's a doctor. Send this to him. Let's see how he does. But let's also see how you do. Drop those answers in the comments, and let's see who's the smartest little nerd of all. All right, which of the following names does not apply to a group of elements on the periodic table? We've got A, alkali metals. We've got B, pnictogens. We've got C, halogens, or D, chalcomeres.
Well, Mark lost.
Something tells me he threw a weird group in here.
I think Manny knows this.
I have no idea. But I know that I don't know.
So the last one is chalk.
The element of chalk.
All right, we all ready? Let's start with Manny. Manny, what do you got?
We're going D, chalcomeres.
Chalcomeres.
I also went with chalk.
I went with halogens.
It's D! This is a big one. This is a big one. In 1879, the chemist Konstantin Fehlberg was eating dinner at home following a hard day's work in his research laboratory. When he went to take a bite out of a loaf of bread, he noticed that his hands tasted very sweet. It turned out Konstantin had accidentally created a highly potent artificial sweetener that day in the lab that had stuck to his hands. Can you guys name that sweetener? We've got A, saccharin, B, sugar, C, stevia extract, or D, polyvinyl sucride.
Dude, there's no way sugar wasn't around before this, right?
I mean, somebody had to invent it.
Someone had to. 1879 though?
Is sugar artificial?
I mean, you have to grow it.
Wait, what kind?
You got it, Tristan?
There's one of these that I take on a regular basis because it's 0 calorie. Well, it's supposed to be 0 calorie and like not bad for you, but I don't know if the science holds up.
I'm excited to see what you have. Is everyone ready?
I think so.
All right, let's start with Tristan.
I mean, I went with stevia extract.
All right, Graham.
I also went with stevia extract.
Stevia.
I went with saccharin.
That was my
It's saccharin. That's the only artificial sweetener that was on there. Stevia extract is not artificial. It's an actual sweetener. This one is chemically made.
What makes a sweetener artificial?
If it's made in a lab.
Stevia
Bitch,
wasn't
I can
made
grow
in
a
the lab.
plant in a lab. What are you talking about?
Okay, well, stevia extract isn't the one that was discovered in 1879 by Konstantin Fehlberg. All right, moving on. How many pairs of chromosomes does the average human have? Average.
You're not talking about my little sister.
There's a reason I put the word average in here.
Yeah, but in today's times, this is controversial because you know how many genders there are nowadays?
That
So
has
each gender has a different amount of chromosomes.
What do you mean by human?
B, 23 pairs.
I believe it's 23 as well.
23.
Yeah.
23. Could it really be B? It's 23. Good job, everybody. If any of you are new to Trivia Shots, the way it goes is if all those 4 beautiful boys get it right, then I have to take a shot. If they all get it wrong, then each of them have to take a shot. So since they all just got that right, it's time for me to drink. Hey,
If we all get a bonus point right, collectively, at the same time, I think you should drink a whole glass of water.
okay. There are no bonus points in this trivia. Multiple choice. I think these are technically supposed to be worth 2 points. So everyone, you get 2 points if you get one of these right. So here we go. What percentage of the human body is composed of water? We've got A, 72%, B, 40%, C, 90%, or D, 60%.
I feel like this is like a fun fact I heard all the time, but I have a
it's
feeling
none
it's
of
something
these.
else.
Yeah, I agree.
None of the above.
None of the
Do you think it's none
above.
of the above?
Yeah, I think there's
You can
no
write
water
down
in
B
my
if you
body.
want.
Actually. Also, what happens right after I pee?
It depends on how much of your piss is water that day. If you're me, it's not a lot. Does anyone, when they drink a lot of coffee, especially espresso, does their piss just reek like espresso?
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, thank
Oh
you.
God, it's
Yeah.
so bad.
Oh my God, it smells like the second it hits the urinal, it's in my nose. It's a pure espresso.
Wonderful.
All right, write your answer down.
How much of the human body is pee?
Oh, where is pee stored?
Ooh.
You know, back in high school, someone told me it was 80%, so I just went with A.
I think I've heard 72 before. I feel like
I've heard 72.
I'm gonna go 90.
man, he's a genius.
It's 60%.
Explain the science.
There's 40% of your body that's made of stuff that's not water, and the rest of it is water. I think what a lot of people don't realize is that like fat and stuff like that is just mostly water. Your muscles have water in them. Like it's just it fills up a lot of space.
Yeah, we all went higher than what it was though.
Yeah. But like you were just thinking too far along what I just described. You gotta rein it in a little bit, and that means you all are taking a shot.
I don't know. I mean, I've seen Dune, and I think they take out more than 60% of the water.
To science.
Science.
The blood of Christ, shed for you. Do this in remembrance of me.
Wow.
Science don't teach you that one.
Hey, Tristan, bonus point. Bring a little religion.
I'm
in
taking
here.
that. I'm
It's
taking
getting a little too atheist in this room. All right, everyone. Fun fact, this process was invented at the UW-Madison, Wisconsin. This element is commonly added to salt in order to prevent deficiency of this key element in the human body. It also boosts thyroid function. You know this?
Yeah. Think of the grocery store.
Think about the periodic table and what elements go into salt.
I think Tristan's on the wrong track here.
Definitely think that.
Too late. Tristan, what do you got?
Psych! I went iodine.
Oh, okay.
I also went with iodized.
I said potassium.
Iodine.
Damn, you guys almost made me take a shot. It's B. It's iodine. It's iodine. I think it's called like iodized salt at the grocery store.
It prevents beaver shits you put in your water when you go camping.
What are
What
beaver
are
shits?
What?
It's what Costco has. It's Giardia. It's the colloquial term.
Do you know why it's called beaver shits?
Because you get it from beavers shitting in the water.
Now that's a science fact.
I got a bonus point? Come on.
This is my personal favorite question of all the questions I have prepared. While many people think this animal can cling to glass and other surfaces because of their sticky feet, in reality they utilize the hydrogen bonding potential of the incredibly small surface area of their feet folds to adhere to surfaces on a molecular level. Name that animal. Actually, yeah, everyone, if you think you know what this is, I'll give an extra point to whoever has the best drawing as well.
I went with frog.
I like that picture.
I went with lizard and I drew a starfish. I tried to draw a lizard and I couldn't do it.
Change your answer. See, I went with starfish and I drew a star.
Well, I did gecko and I tried to draw the gecko, but
You're right, it's a gecko. I like Manny's picture the most. He gets a point. Tristan
What are you
gets
trying
the
to
2
say?
points.
What are you trying to say you don't like my picture?
I mean,
Alex, what are you trying to say you don't like?
I said I liked his the most. You know, I didn't say I didn't like any of the pictures. Another free response. This U.S. company was very upset with the government since their secret nuclear tests were damaging the former's sensitive film products. Eventually, the U.S. government reached a deal with this company to alert them of future tests, as long as they kept quiet to the press. This silence had consequences, as these tests released large amounts of iodine-131, a known carcinogen, into most of the Midwest of the United States. Name the U.S. company mentioned above.
I know what this is because I saw a TikTok on it. But now I'm stuck between two companies, so I'm gonna put a secret answer for 1 point since this is a 2 point question.
I'm excited to see what you cook up.
I went with Kodak.
I said DuPont with a secret second answer of 3.
Tristan, what do you got?
I put Nikon, but I actually think it was Kodak, but it also could be Canon. I know it's a camera company.
Which one do you want it to be?
Well, the bigger one.
Obviously.
Manny?
I want Kodak as well.
Shit.
It's Kodak! You don't get a point, Tristan.
We negotiated before this
minus
point
a
was
point.
given.
You know what? Round 3, we're getting into medicine, baby. This is a fun one. These are technically worth 3 points each, I guess. I don't know why I decided to do that. All right. What is this thing? What is this? Is this an antigen, an anomere, an antibody, or cholesterol? It's a simplified diagram.
Well, if you had drawn it accurate, I would have understood.
I went with antibody.
Cool, I also said antibody.
Also an antibody.
I put antigen.
You know, Tristan, the antigens go on the little red and blue part of this.
So it's in the picture. So it's not.
No, they're actually not in the picture. It's antibodies. Wow, good work, y'all. Good work. What is the average cost for a basic ambulance ride in the U.S.? Closest to without going over gets the points.
If I said too damn high, come on, can I get a preach?
Can I get an amen for that? Honestly, though, this varies by source. So I'm going off the one I picked as the source, all right?
What's your source?
I don't know. Google?
Dumbass.
You Google, what is the average cost of an ambulance ride? You get a lot of, they say, well, depending on if you have life support, blah, 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 right? I found one that I felt was the actual average. This is sounding very biased. It was not done in that way. Tristan?
I went with Fetty Wap's 1738.
I like
I
that.
went a little higher than that with I went 1869.
Said more. I said 3001.
I went 1750.
Wow, that's insane. You know what? I share this general disdain for the American healthcare system, but I think you guys were a bit too harsh. It's $1,200. Yeah.
Let's call 911 right now.
Reasonable, yeah.
Let's go to the hospital.
Now that I think about it.
I'd like to negotiate
All right, let's negotiate, Tristan. Let's negotiate.
I'll wager you a $1,738 ambulance trip for a bonus point.
How about you give me a science or medicine trivia question right now, and if I get it right, then you can.
Alex, where is pee stored?
I don't know why I had the bladder. I know you want me to say
Wrong.
balls.
All right, I get a point. It's in the balls.
You know, not everyone has balls.
Girls don't pee.
I've never seen a woman piss before. I don't know.
Have you seen a they them piss?
No, actually, I haven't. Maybe tomorrow I will. I have a date. Thank you. Thank you. She has bangs, so.
Jesus never tasted so good.
All right. Androgenic alopecia is the medical name for what common benign affliction?
Affliction means like injury, correct?
Yes, no, it doesn't.
Sure. This might be an injury to some people's ego.
I thought alopecia was a dinosaur.
I thought it was Will Smith's wife.
Relationships these days, am I right? All right. Manny, you go first.
I'm gonna go with baldness.
Jordan?
Albinism.
I went with the PC term of follically challenged personage.
I put Alex.
Wow. Oh, albino Alex? Interesting. We might have an argument about this. The answer is male pattern baldness, baby. You know, fun fact. This image on my hinge is the one that gets the most responses from women. That brings us to the end of our regularly scheduled program, but there is still one more question. And I want to what I said earlier. If every single one of you get every single aspect of this question right, I will finish that bottle of wine right here and now. Many people don't know that the word laser is actually an acronym. For every correct word in the acronym you guess, multiply that total to the points you have wagered.
Hey, all points.
All in.
All
All
points.
in.
I'm all in.
All in.
Because I know this one.
I just say let's vote. Graham can win the trivia since he knows what this is, but then Alex is gonna have to.
Well, there might be a little pushback from if Graham's positive he knows this and then just tells you all what the answer is. I might be a little bit more hesitant to drink that entire bottle of wine.
What? You made a bet, right?
No, but I said I didn't decide whether or not I'd let you guys collude yet. I want to
I'm
see
not
how you.
colluding.
I know,
I'm-
but they want to collude. I said
Okay.
you all have to.
What
get
if
me.
they clue, but I get it right?
Oh, so you don't think you're right?
No, I am. I'm saying I'm right.
Oh, you
but-
want them to
but I'm
talk
not
amongst
colluding.
themselves.
Right, but I'm not colluding. So
I mean, if the three of them can talk amongst themselves once Graham's done writing. Because I think Tristan's going to try and look at Graham's board. I think he's 100% looking at Graham's board.
So I think the L stands for laser.
I think it's light something emitted rays.
Amplified.
Ooh,
Amplified spectral emission.
Jordan, you seem ready. What do you got?
I'm confident it's light assisted light amplified spectral emitted radiation. It's supposed to say amplified.
All right, so you're saying light amplified spectral emitted radiation. Okay, Manny?
Light amplified singly emitted ray.
Tristan?
I changed my answer at the last second, and now this doesn't make any sense. Low amplified spectral emitted rays.
Okay, everyone's feeling good about the emitted rays part. Graham?
See, that's where you guys are wrong. The correct answer is lesbians and sadomasochists entertaining rich men.
Wow, you got me, Graham. I would have told you that you guys collude. You guys were all so close. It stands for light amplification by simulated emission of radiation. As many as you got right, you multiply that by how many you wagered. So Graham's out of this. So is everyone ready? I think Tristan's ready to lie to me. I used to tell he's not telling the truth.
41 points.
14 points. Okay. Okay, Jordan.
What about Grant? You skipped over me.
Oh, well, you didn't get any points. Jordan, how many do you have total?
I have 30 now.
I have 26.
You have 26. All right, so that means Jordan won. Manny, you are the second most. That's an influenza keychain.
Congrats, you got the flu.
Oh, Jordan, we got something special.
Ebola!
This is what Jordan's bringing home, everyone. I figured we needed a little bit of religion after this really heavy science night, so I found this sleeping kitty on a Bible. And it says, he will quiet you with his love. There you go.
Wow.
All right.
What is this?
You like that video? You liked it a lot, didn't you? How about you thank us?
You liked
Give us
it a
a
lot.
big fat wet kiss on the cheek by leaving a like down below. You know what? Can you subscribe as well? Please?
I start tearing up.
Please. I don't know. No, stop. I don't think people know how hard Tristan works. Video, dude, we have like what? Like 600 subscribers? What the f? You know how long it takes to film these? I've been here for 7 hours, dude. Just fucking subscribe. He doesn't pay us. He doesn't pay us.
What about locking you in the dungeon and...
He likes that part.
All right, GG's everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Catch us next week when we get naked on camera. Is that what we're doing next week? We're not doing that next week.